So now Dick Cheney has said he's going to vote for Kamala Harris. The past Republican club is only missing presidents in the Republicans for Kamala club. So, what's going to? What do you think W is going to do? I don't know, but it's not the first endorsement. They didn't call it an endorsement, but in 2016, George Bush Sr., President of the United States, number 41, made it very clear that he was going to vote for Hillary Clinton. That didn't cause such much of a stir. Maybe it was ageism. Maybe they didn't think it was such a big deal, but it was a big deal. George Herbert Walker Bush decided to vote for a Democrat, Hillary Clinton. And now we've got a much more qualified, more unifying Democrat running. That'd be Kamala Harris. So what's the dynamics here? What's he waiting for? Well, it would still be an earthquake if George W. voted for Kamala Harris. No doubt about that. But already we've got Liz Cheney. Kind of expected because Trump, the wave of Trumpism and the nastiness that came with Trump in 2016, and the second wave of nastiness in the case of his loss of the election and the insurrection on January 6, 2021, Liz Cheney was one of the early victims of that. A lot of Republican victims on the side of the road. Liz Cheney, a good American, in my opinion, not where I am politically, but a good American who deserved a better shake than she got. She felt that Trump's actions during the insurrection in January 2021 were impeachable, and I think she was right. Too bad too many Republicans didn't join up with her, because we wouldn't be stuck with facing the choice of Trump or a admittedly inexperienced in foreign policy Democrat right now. But Liz Cheney, she's stuck with her guns. She's stuck to her principles. Now her father's joined in. Recently, he has said, I am going to vote for Kamala Harris. I'm not going to vote for Donald Trump. So the only thing left as far as rank goes is former presidents. Ronald Reagan, in spite of rumors to the contrary that he and Elvis are going to vote, are not going to vote because they both passed away. Same thing with Gerald Ford. So W is the Republican president who's not a Democrat, who has the chance to give an endorsement. I assume that Jimmy Carter could vote for Kamala. He said so. So what's he waiting for? Well, a president of the United States, former president of the United States, who served 2 full terms, 8 years, and admittedly ahead of the nation in one of its more difficult times, got my vote one of those 2 elections. I don't remember which one. I think the second one. Is a big earthquake. Now, I can predict the Trump reaction already. He's washed up. He was a failed president. He left the economy in a mess. And I wouldn't say any of these characterizations are incorrect. But a former president of the United States who's not in his 80s, who is clearly coherent, clearly has all of his marbles, endorsing Kamala Harris or any Democrat for president of the United States is a earthquake, and it's going to be felt, and it's going to possibly trigger more Republicans to have comfort to go to the Democrats this one side. Again, this election is going to be happy versus sad, sunny day versus cloudy day, and clearly I believe the Democrat is the sunny day and not the cloudy day. And all I see from Trump is, oh, America's going down. America's had the worst president of the United States. Joe Biden was not the worst president of the United States. He definitely dropped the ball on the Afghanistan withdrawal, but that was a withdrawal, I might add, that was initiated by an agreement of the previous administration. Yeah, the Donald Trump administration. They agreed to the withdrawal, and I don't think that was actually very bright of them. They did that for political purposes right before the election, and when Biden won the election, he was kind of stuck with the outcome. He handled it miserably? Yes, he did. But there's a lot of blame to go around in Afghanistan. The rest of Biden administration was spent working on the problems of the economy, working on the COVID crisis and the economic issues, and a good attempt was made to try and stop the planet from melting down with global warming. All in all, I think it will be seen as one of the more successful one-term presidencies in history, and I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of in the Biden administration's record, except for the Afghanistan withdrawal. But still, we're waiting for the earthquake. This could cause hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of Republicans to do a one-time only thing, to hold their nose, go into the voting booth, and vote for a Democrat, to end the Trump era once and for all. I'm in favor of it.